going on, guys? It is me, Jacob, and before this video starts, I just want to let you guys know I am officially sponsored by Fatal Grips, and our website sells console skins, controller grips, controller cases, mice, headsets, and tons of other awesome stuff for you guys to buy. And all you got to do simply to help me out by making purchases on this website, you guys are also getting yourself some sick grips, headsets, mice, whatever it could be. And all you got to do is type in the discount code of ayeitzjacobb, and you'll get yourself a 10% discount. I'll always have the link in the description below. Make sure you guys make some purchases down below. Help me out. Let's get to the video.
Hey, what is going on, guys? It is me, Jacob here. Welcome back to another video. And today, guys, I am doing my first ever top 10 video on this channel. And today, we're going to be discussing the top 10 best teams in North America for Rocket League RLCS Season 5 right now. So, these are from Octane GG, if you guys know what website that is. I did not make these up. These are all provided. The stats are provided. So we're going to be getting into it very soon. I hope you guys do enjoy. Make sure to drop a like below. And yeah, I'm excited to do these. So let's get started with team number 10. Now, number 10 goes to Rogue. So Rogue ended up not making LAN this season. And they do auto-qualify for RLCS Season 6. They did finish in 6th place, right behind Ghost Gaming. So it was really interesting, but this season they ended up picking up Jacob, and Matt ended up going to Ghost, and Turtle is on Team Dignitas. So the team for the season for Rogue was Jacob, obviously Sizz, and Insolences, and in my opinion, they're a great team. Sizz, hilarious guy. Jacob as well. Insolences, he's a great player. They're all great players, and it was just fun to watch them. I did watch a couple of their games. I did see the game, obviously, which I'm playing right now against Evil Geniuses. This is a good series, really close, a couple of overtimes, and I mean, honestly, such a great series to watch. So much fun. I hope the best for Rogue, and yeah, they finished 6th again in RLCS, and that's why they ended up getting 10th, and yeah, they just missed RLCS LAN, but good job to them. A good season for Rogue. Or I should say, a decent, okay season for Rogue. Minus, of course, not making LAN as they did the season before. But hey, it is what it is. Moving on. Alrighty, moving on to number 9 on my list. It's going to have to be Counter Logic Gaming. And I put on this specific game just for the reason that people were super surprised to see. Apparently, Squishy was having ISP issues. If you don't know what ISP is, it's the Internet Service Provider. And he was lagging for some of this game. But either way, Cloud9 did get swept by Counter Logic Gaming, the team that is in the promotion playoffs, and did end up getting 7th place with Out of Style, which is personally my favorite team, which really sucks to see. You'll probably find that on another top 10 video. And I'm not going to reveal who my favorite pro player is, but it really sucked to see them get last. But Counter Logic Gaming did finish 7th with 2 wins and 6 losses, I believe. Or 2 wins and 5 losses. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, it kind of did really amaze me, though. Like, I mean, I honestly thought they were going to do a lot worse. But sweeping Cloud9 was a big thing to really get them known, because Dapper and Timmy are both players that have been around for a long time. And Miho actually coming out of retirement this past summer, after retiring a month later, coming back into the Rocket League scene, and he didn't get with Counter Logic quite yet, but he was with Counter Logic this season. And I mean, overall, it wasn't a great season for them, but a lot of people will remember that they did sweep Cloud9, and I'm sure that's big for them too. So I honestly think they will stay a team. This will stay the same for next season. That's just my opinion. So yeah, we'll have to see. But anyways, guys, moving on to number 8. I just want to clarify quick. Counter Logic Gaming did go 2-5 in the regular season, and then with the regional championships, they finished out the entire season 2-7. But just want to clarify that. Now, moving on to number 8 in North America. 8th place coming in is Team Dignitas from RLRS. This is Season 2 of RLRS, and Dignitas was coming out projected to be one of the top teams, and the beginning of their season did not start off too hot, to be honest. They were not starting off good. The chemistry just wasn't there. They're missing a lot. Their defensive skills are really lacking against most teams. They ended up finishing the season completely 4-3 in RLRS, which again is not bad. Of course, it's a winning record. So they did tend to fix their mistakes towards the end of the season. I am a fan. I do like Dignitas. I love Turtle. He's funny. His videos. I love watching his YouTube videos, his streams. So I'm a big fan of Turtle. As of course Zol, Chicago. They're all good guys. Watching their streams and stuff. But yeah, I would have loved to see Dignitas go really far in RLRS, even make the promotion. If they were one of the top teams, they would have been in the promotion playoffs, and possibly even could have been in RLCS next season. But we will get into the teams that actually did get there next. But again, Dignitas, I hope they stay together for the next RLRS season, because they're just fun to watch. I enjoy seeing them, and yeah, I really hope they stay together. But that is team number 8 North America. And again, these are not off of my opinions. This is based off of the stats. I'll make an opinion-based video at one point, but anyway, I'll explain all that at the end. Let's move on to team number 7 of North America for this season, obviously before LAN begins. And number 7 is going to be going to Space Station Gaming, which is another one of my low-key favorites in the RLRS, and this is they are in RLRS Season 2. It's Vince, Halcyon, and Memory. And for this team, I feel like they're all very solid players. And I do personally, on a personal note, I do feel like Vince is definitely one of the stronger links, and Memory is probably one of the weakest links. I know, as you can see in this, he did score. Of course, I'm not saying any professional Rocket League player, of course, is good because they're a professional. You know, they've made it. Some don't match up to others, but they're pros, and they'd all beat anybody who's not pro, for the most part, anyway, in a 1v1 any day of the week. But these guys have been together for quite some time now. They've been on Radiance together. They've been on Hollywood Hammers. They've been together for a couple of seasons now. So they definitely have some chemistry, which is why I'm putting them a little bit higher than maybe some people would think on the list. But these guys are, you know, they're a good group of guys. They're funny. They're all pretty chill. And watching their streams and stuff, it's just they seem like a good group of guys together. Again, their chemistry is great, and it makes them a good team. And I feel like they did well. They really did. They did not do bad this season. You can easily consider them one of the better RLRS teams, considering they went 5-2 in the season, which is one of the highest in RLRS. And again, they've been together for a long time, creating some good chemistry for them. So yeah, that's the reason I give number 7 to Space Station Gaming. Moving on to team number 6. Coming in number 6 is Allegiance of RLRS, and honestly, these guys have also been together. I don't know too much about them. I haven't really been a complete big fan of Allegiance or Illusion, Tyler. I just haven't really been a complete fan of all of them, to be honest. I haven't followed them too much, but I know that they went 5-2 this season. They did really good. You know, Seabass, Ty, and Illusion, they've all been together for, again, they've been together for I think a season or two now. I know they played together last season as well. And they're not a great team for RLRS, and they did make it to the promotion playoffs. So if they do beat Counter Logic Gaming and so on in the tournament, they'll put themselves in RLCS. And my thoughts on the promotional tournament, I'll probably talk about towards the end of this video. But again, I don't know too much about this group of guys, but I do know that they did very well this season for RLRS, and their defense was really on point. They had over 130 saves, which doesn't seem like a lot, but for a professional league like, you know, RLRS, RLCS, along those lines, that's a lot of saves. So these guys are really skilled on defense, and of course, their mechanics are insane. Any pro player's mechanics are insane, but really good group, really good defensive group when blocking goals when they need, and that's what really boosted them to go 5-2 this season. But anyway, moving on to team number 5. Coming in at number 5 is going to be FlyQuest. These guys were the top team in RLRS this season out of all regions. Everybody knows the Thunder Wonder combo of Prime Thunder and Wonder, and AJ is an extremely good ones player. And together they just matched up to be a great team this season. They went 6-1 in RLRS, the top team. and they did as well make the promotion playoffs. And honestly, I think these guys do have the potential, and I feel like these guys have a great chance at winning those promotion playoffs and getting themselves a spot in RLCS next season, to play against the higher level pros. Because of course RLRS is a professional league, but it's more of like a minor RLCS thing, or like a little introduction to the RLCS, if you kind of put it that way. But again, these guys are great. They've been together for some time now. I have seen AJ in show matches, and his one skills are insane. He's really good. And again, I've seen Prime, Thunder, and Wonder, like right there, as you can see. They're just a really good team, and everybody knows them as a great combination together. So yeah, that's team number 5. Good job to FlyQuest this season. I honestly would love to see them in RLCS because they're a really good team. Again, not a big fan of them. I don't hate them or anything, just haven't really paid too much attention, but I know they're a great team, and they do deserve a spot in RLCS next season, so hopefully we'll see them there. But anyways, moving on to team number 4. Alrighty, coming in at team number 4, I did show this clip earlier for Rogue, but it is the Evil Geniuses, as this season is Chrome. Everybody knows who he is, probably one of the most toxic pros out there, but again, they really showed themselves this season. Evil Geniuses, an RLCS team. They nobody really expected them to go that far, but they really showed themselves this season. It's Corrupt G, an old pro, you know, Classics. Everybody knows Classics has well over 4,000 hours on this game, as he mentions a lot, and they're all really good players, very solid. Corrupt G is scoring machine, and Chrome and Classics very good passers and defenders. But it's Chrome's first official LAN, so I'm sure he's booming about that until this day. But yeah, again, the reason they're up so high is because a lot of people didn't expect them to go this far, but they are going to LAN. Yeah, I'm happy for them personally. I think Chrome's funny. I think these guys can work really well together, and they could surprise a lot of people with their skills, and the way that they performed in these regional championships against Rogue really showed that they're a solid team. And yeah, so again, I hope to see them go far. I have been following Corrupted G a little bit. You know, I kind of follow all pros on like YouTube and Twitch and stuff, depending if they have the platform or not. But I have seen a couple of these videos, watched some of their Twitch streams. These guys, they're good. Obviously, of course, they're great. And they've gotten a lot better since the last time I've seen them played. So at tournaments such as DreamHack. But again, they earned their spot, number 4. And yeah, good luck to them this season at LAN, as again, it's Chrome's first one. So yeah, moving on to team number 3. Coming in at number 3 is Cloud9. Now, some people may expect them to be higher, and the top 3 here we have for North America. In my opinion, for the entire season, this goes, even if it's before LAN for some of these RLCS teams, I still think these are the teams. And based on the stats, this is how the teams are lined up for the top 10 in North America currently. But anyway, Cloud9, as you guys know, Gimmick, Torment, Squishy, they're all nuts. They're all insane. If you don't know who Squishy is, who are you? I mean, everybody knows Squishy for especially his famous ceiling shot last season of RLCS, where he hit that crazy shot against Method, the old Method squad anyway, not the new one for this season. But crazy, everybody knew, everybody tried that shot, and nowadays people probably wouldn't call that shot that hard anymore, but when they first saw it, it's one of the most iconic goals in Rocket League history. But all of them, Squishy, you know, an insane offensive player, Gimmick as well, Torment, they're all just insane, the chemistry's insane, and they make a really good team together. They have some really good pressure, and Torment, I think, is really good. I've watched him play defense, and Gimmick, I feel like, is a really good passer, as well as a shooter, as well as obviously Squishy, who is really good with offensive pressure and obviously scoring, as you guys can see or have seen by his shots. But Cloud9, definitely a solid team, definitely contenders this season. Yeah, after showing how good they really were at DreamHack, people, you know, when they were formerly the Muffin Men, ever since then they've been really well known, and they've gotten a lot better since then. So, moving on to team number 2, best of luck to Cloud9 at LAN as well. Moving on to team number 2, obviously these top 2 teams, you know, it's so tough to decide between this NRG and obviously the number one spot, which you guys will definitely figure. Now, this is always debatable between these teams. You know, these guys this season especially have really been fighting it off, and it's really hard to tell who's better before land. But NRG, I'm gonna have to give number two. Just because they didn't come close to winning the regional championship, but they did not win. But again, Garrett and Fireburner, both insane. Garrett especially on offense, and Fireburner, more of a midfielder, defender, but also, again, really good on offense. But these guys, especially Garrett and Fireburner, have been together for such a long time, and after picking up Out of Styles, formerly Justin, who is one of the most mechanically insane players. Everybody knows him now. He's extremely popular. I've watched his Twitch streams. He's just insane, creating tons of new ways of scoring. And people call him like a squishy 2.0 kind of, because he's just so versatile around the field between his like ways of scoring and everything. So, I mean, it's good. You know, they're insane, and wish them the best of luck at LAN. They're definitely a top contender this season. So maybe we'll see them hold the championship, or hold the champion trophy, whatever you want to call it. And maybe they'll be our RLCS champions. We don't know yet. But anyways, moving on to the top team, based on the stats for the season going into LAN from North America. You guys know them already. You guys knew it already. Give it up for G2 eSports, who obviously qualified for LAN this season. These guys have had one heck of a story. These guys, I mean, it's just crazy. They are crazy, you know. A lot of people think JNaps really carries this team, but I disagree with that. Rizzo and Kronovi are absolutely both insane, solid players. Kronovi, as people like to call him, the legend. He's been here since Season 1, and he's really kept up with the other pros. Some people have, you know, thought that some of the other pros have slowly fallen behind. Some of the earlier Season 1 pros have fallen behind the newer pros, which I do agree with some and disagree with some of that. Because there are still Season 1 pros that are still crazy good, but Kronovi has really just kept up. He's held his solid position. He's always been solid for every team he's played for. And Rizzo, a lot of people don't think much of him, besides like a funny memer / YouTuber. But Rizzo it's really good as well. He's gotten a lot better, and these guys have been together for a long time now on G2. And they've just gotten better and better as we see from each season. You know, struggling season 2 and 3 was not the best for G2, but as time went on, they've really figured things out, and they're really starting to figure things out. And they're really good now. So, you know, I figure that's kind of what happens for a team. Is most of the time, you know, you work things out with your team, and your chemistry just becomes insane. So that's what I feel like happened with G2, and now they're just nuts. And I definitely, in my opinion, I'm definitely going to say, I feel like G2 and NRG are going to be seeing each other in the finals, unless there's an upset or some kind of underdog or something that happens at RLCS LAN. But yeah, I'm not trying to favor it or anything, but I'm just being honest. That's what I feel like will happen. Some may disagree, some may agree. But anyways, let's get to the end of this video. Let's do it, boys. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. It took me a long time to edit, and I know a couple of you probably wanted to have my opinion said here. But if you guys don't already know, what I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be revealing at the end of the video kind of who I feel like I'm betting on for this season. Again, I said it, G2 and NRG by the stats seem like the two best teams, and the two teams that'll make it to the finals, and one of them will take home the trophy. And on a personal note, I would love to see G2 really come and win this one out. And I'm not a G2 fanboy before anybody calls me out. I would just, after their story of everything they've been through, it would be really cool to see them win a LAN. And how happy they'd be, and it would just really show like how truly good they are, because some people do underrate them, but that's who I think honestly will take home the championship this season. But don't get me wrong, NRG contenders, Cloud9, and you know it's gonna be a good season, that's for sure. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys want me to do a top 10 European or Oceanic region video, please let me know below, and I will be doing more top 10s. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you for watching. If you are going to RLCS LAN, let me know below. I'm not going, but I really wish I would. That would have been really dope. I wish I would have saved up a little earlier. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. I will catch you guys later. Peace out. Hopefully I inspire you to watch RLCS, boys.